Hey y'all, what's happening? Welcome back. Sorry for had a couple days off. You know, watching the championships such as they were. Got one more tonight. Don't worry, hockey. We have not forgotten about you. Hopefully, we can get this series going a little bit longer so we can enjoy a little bit more puck action, and we can, it's not just a sport with people, prancing around on the ice. Just just as a recall from Sports Pulse, from Curious Sports Pulse, we do respect hockey. Just don't poke the bear or don't poke the Cornhusker who is about to come on here. That's a Brady. You know who you are. Be careful what you ask for there. Hey, he might like the Cornhuskers. He might defend Matt Rule. He makes his own rules, so don't call him a tool. You stay in school, or he's going to school you. What up, Gabe?
Yeah. We're vaguely interested in the Stanley Cup and hockey until further notice. Shout out Brady.
Yeah, he's literally going to shout at you. No, it's not shout out. He's going to shout at you. There's a difference. not shout out. Shout at you. And that will happen. That was hilarious. That was check out Sports Post 100 because that shit was funny. I'm going to cuss a little bit more on here in the previous since this is my baby. But sorry, YouTube, but that shit was funny. Don't poke the Cornhusker now. All right. Hey, you know what? I just wouldn't poke this person in general. Whatever he is. Don't poke the JR. I mean, this guy right here, you know what JR stands for? Neither do we. That's why we're afraid to ask, because we're afraid of what the answer might be. So, Mr. Ramos, thanks for giving us your Tamos. Now get on here and make your words knowness. Man, I tried. Want to make you famous. There we go. Say good. Hey, this is Jordan Ramos. Mm-hmm. And by the way, coming off his birthday, by the way, and a fresh cut.
Exactly. And I'm going to be fabulous, as always.
There you go. Well, I like that. I didn't think about that one. Fabulous. Ramos. Fabulous. There you go.
Exactly.
Like the rapper, Fabulous. All right. I dig it. Well, let's go ahead and cut through the minutia. We know what we have to talk about at the moment. Yeah. Let's go ahead and get it done with. Well, we're going to expand upon it, but let's go ahead and we're not going to talk about oh, sorry. Wrong banner's up. I didn't even think about that. This is the banner I meant to have. Hey, that's actually not the right one. And also, here's our handles, by the way. And speaking of people that have handles, well, it wasn't happening on the Dallas side of things. And we're not going to go over like the game itself. So we're going to go a little bit different because we already covered that on Pulse, man. C's versus the league and why certain people, our executive producers, apologize, PAOPLE, but still, you know what? That kind of still goes with it. Wanting to piss ERok off with using the D word. And it's anyone that wants to explain, please do. What is the D word on this network? Not to be. What is it? Come on,
you know. God.
What is it?
I don't know, Gabe. You experienced this before in football, right? Right?
Gabe knows what it is.
Mm-hmm.
What is it, bro?
I could use a little spoon feeding right now. What are you talking about?
You're just talking about it. I've already put the E word in list and then face of the league and not to use things.
Yeah.
What's the D word I do not like using?
No, I remember the context. I literally just do not remember the word at all.
Jordan, what is it?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, Dynasty. Oh wait, no.
Thank you. Here.
Oh wait, was it that?
Yes, it was 30 minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Yep, sorry. I honestly blanked.
I'm adding this to the list. I'm adding it. Elite is going into the list. That's officially going into the. In fact, I'm going to write it down.
It's
so Elite and Dynasty.
It's in the list.
And phrases like face of the league also is going in there.
Yeah. That should have always been in. Yeah.
Here's my do nots right now, and they're going in the folder. Okay. Dynasty is definitely one that has been there and is going to remain there. I swear to God, I hate it. It's like, and people are just trying to piss. Oh yeah, sorry. Executive producers have corrected their mistake. All right. Trying to piss ERok off by using it's 1 day old, and they were already doing it before they even won a championship. We talked about that. Mike Greenberg, why are you doing this to me? I respect you so much as a journalist. Oh, we might have a surprise here in a second. Mike Greenberg, why you got to do that to me? Like, oh, this team is like loaded to be there forever every year. I'm like, yeah, the CBA is about to kick in. Oh my God. I'm like, you just said the same thing about the Nuggets this past year, and I still think the Nuggets are the best team in the league. So, all right, let me just go ahead. You guys go ahead and start while I don't know. This is like absolutely. This is just driving me bonkers. Like, it's 1 day off. We're 2 days. We're 1 week removed from saying can they win the big one. We were 1 week away from picking Dallas to win the whole. A lot of people from Dallas winning the whole thing. Now all of a sudden, I got Mike Greenberg and dumbasses on that. All right, Gabe, go ahead and start.
Yeah, they're about as much a dynasty as Canada is good at sports, which is to say that they are not a dynasty. So I don't see it happening in terms of this being a dynastic run, one that rivals that of any of the Lakers or any of the prior Celtics actual dynasties. Shout out Bill Russell. Right, this will be more akin to the dynasty from the Paul Pierce era for the Celtics, which again also wasn't a dynasty, which again also indicates that Canada isn't good at sports. Again, shout out Brady, and I yield the rest of my time.
Oh God! So I want to welcome. Speaking of controversial things, we have a very This is like the week of the cuts, man. Haircuts and face cuts. Look at Joe. What's up, babyface Joe? That's different. I'm so used to you having like something like going on. This is different. You and Jordan went rogue on us here. I like it though.
Yeah, but I have better taste in soup, so mine looks better.
Ouch. If you don't watch everyone, what you should, because if you don't, you're losing out, because that was within context. That was good.
Chef Brady
0 to 100.
Chef Brady is not soup. Chat.
Is it really better? Is it really better tasting soup if he doesn't actually eat soup? Tasting soup.
Listen, I begrudge anyone who specifically likes what they like. I am a connoisseur of everything, and you know what? Like I say about most takes in the world, when they aren't mine, it's okay to be wrong. It's perfectly okay to be wrong. We're a free country for the simple fact that we have the ability to be wrong or right in our own way, and that's fine. Now, I don't know if you were just saying hi to me or pivoting to me on this topic, but
I'm pivoting.
Allow me to go ahead and dive into this here. I think anytime you first get a chip, it is way too early to be using the dynasty word. I don't think I don't think now is the time to even have that conversation. But while I will say, and I've said on this show previously, the earmarks for some of the beginnings of previous dynasties are there. To Gabe's point about the previous 2008 solo championship from their big three, Doc Rivers era. Shout out to Doc Rivers when he was relevant. Like in terms of the earmarks for a dynasty in that run, all of those guys were on the verge of Social Security when they won that championship. So they were in different stages of their careers when they won that. So they had a nice little brief period. I think you could say it was kind of like a maybe 3-4 year period where, you know, they were knocking on the door, but, you know, LeBron's Cavs were coming and all that kind of jazz just kind of like, you know, came together at the same period of time. But, you know, after that, you know, they shipped them off over to Brooklyn and, you know, the rest is history. Shout out to Danny Ainge, one of the best GMs of all time. Hoodwinked and bamboozled all in the same time. That's amazing. But I say that to say that the earmarks of the, you know, what they're starting here is they're there, right? So they have homegrown talent. The homegrown talent has grown over the years. They've experienced the heartbreak. They've gotten to the mountaintop. The next stage of what you do from here is how do you stay on the mountaintop? And it's a lot harder in this era where, you know, guys are making bank. The rules are harder against teams that are spending all of this money. It's actually literally designed to break teams up like that have like that whole big three, you know, big two type situation. The rules are actually designed to, if you do not want to spend punitively, shout out to the Warriors, it behooves you to think about making some financial decisions. So too early to have the conversation, but I do understand that the earmarks for a said dynasty are there as far as their core is concerned, as far as the fact that they have homegrown talent that's going to be locked up soon. Basically, all you have to do is just replace the surrounding pieces in perpetuity as you go along. But too early to have that word in the conversation, though.
And speaking of words, you know, I'm very, very happy that came up because this is executive producer just now behoove reference. There we go. First behoove reference. We love that word. I do. At least me and Joe do. I think we all do. Behoove. It would behoove them. I love it. We also have a comment. Let me go ahead and put this up here before we move forward because I'm not sure. This is from Boston Bruins ! So,
no way that's not Brady.
It does look like Brady. I mean,
no way that's not Brady.
It can't be. He's a kid.
There's no way it's not him. That's great.
There's no way.
Bamboozling us on an alt account.
Exactly.
I told him. He said he subbed whatever that is, like subscribe.
Yeah.
He said he subbed on it here, so maybe it is Boston Bruins. I don't know which one you're referring to. We could all be called. We could all be
I'm right
called.
here, Boston Bruins. What do you want?
Nerd.
I mean, I've already said I'm a nerd. I'm a sports nerd and science fiction nerd. And
what's wrong? What's wrong, Boston Bruins guy? Go ahead.
What you want? All right, we'll keep track. We'll keep track of the Boston Bruins.
Let's see how this ends.
We'll see what's next. I got you. All right, so definitely ain't Brady because he ain't gonna put Boston Bruins on there. He's a Canadian.
I just want to yell at someone. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he said shout out to Brady. No, it's shout at Brady. That's what it is. That was hilarious.
Man's reverse sweep pulls through, and all of a sudden he chooses violence.
Yeah.
Dude, he messed with the wrong Nebraskan. Oh, here we go. It is Brady. Wow. How did you know? Hey, so you started off the last show.
It was the purple bee for me.
Yeah, exactly.
Really not hard to figure that out.
Something of a giveaway, Brady. Be better.
Yeah, exactly.
Be better, Brady.
Also, B, we got to tell you this, man. You also started the previous show. I was like, "Who's the new guy? He needs to work out." It's like, so when you ask,
exactly.
You start out the show saying question with the questions. Usually, like, who's the I still want you to know who's the nerdy guy. Who are you referring to? I'm curious. I assume he's talking about Joe since Joe wasn't on the last show. And don't talk about Joe. Joe will like find you. He will hunt you down. Don't talk to Joe about that. Even though he is a nerd, we're all nerds here. You know?
Yeah.
Hey, he has 2 YouTube accounts. Yeah, he has a burner account. There we go. All right. So I was just saying he's pulling a KD right now. I got you. Boston Bruins, you think we wouldn't find you? We know. We're Boston.
Oh no. Now he's coming after Joe.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah.
That's I don't think he cares.
We don't stand for hate for Joe hate. Oh my god. That was
that's
He hates
amazing.
the hose.
And they both fit. They both fit actually. So shout out to him hitting the twofer on that one.
Ho hate. Say, Joe,
My backwards. Just to answer that, since I was invoked there.
Your name was invoked.
So this is a shout out to Colin Cowherd, who hates anyone who wears backward hats trying to make themselves relevant. So yeah, and Mr. Backwards Hat, JJ Redick's about to get the Lakers job here shortly. So shout out to him.
Yeah,
still rocking the backwards hat and not giving a crap about anyone else. But anyway, as you were.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brady. My bad.
Now that I know that Coward doesn't
he hates it. Hates it.
Yes, it's a rant. It's a rant.
Well said. But I like
he hates it
he has
so
a
much.
piano. Yeah, man. How much did that piano cost you, bro? Come on, man. How much did that damn piano cost you?
Exactly, man. Like
more than this place, honestly. that is a vintage of which you cannot find in any consignment anywhere.
It's kind of weird. It's like the weirdest effect. It's got a very brightly lit room. And it seems to be like he's a dark figure, so it's like it's an anomaly of sorts. How does that
contrast?
Yeah,
an enigma.
It's an enigma. It's
that's crazy, man.
Enigmatic.
It's like
that's crazy.
Get me up the mystery.
You need to, you're a sorcerer. You need to get me in touch with your home decorator, man, because I want to know how that works. Okay, so you're trying to show off with your grand piano. All right, so I'm just gonna let's go to I forgot where we were even at here. C's versus the league. Okay, so
no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Sorry. Let's go to the cackling hyena down here before we start.
Exactly. Wait. The New release literally said that a ton of steam.
See, I can never tell if it's that's a real laugh or a fake laugh. I can't tell.
Oh, it's real.
It's really a coin flip when it comes to Jordan.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird.
like it's just one. What? Oh, what? Like, wow! I'm so impressed with one title that they're dynasty array. Jesus Christ! Like, it's just one title. Calm down, sports media. Calm down, because like it's just the NBA literally changes year after year after year after year. I thought Denver was going to win their second title, but no, it happens. Like random winners happen. Like to call them a dynasty this short, like really? Come on, guys, come on.
Let me go ahead and actually prep.
Shout out to Billy King for building this roster. Shout out to him.
Billie Jean King.
No. Billy King of the Brooklyn Nets.
No, I know you, but and shout out to Jay-Z. Jay-Z just here. Yeah, The Rock, baby. Let me go ahead and by the way, this is actually a fair comment. Talk about the game tonight. No one cares about anything other than hockey today. Well, that's most. Oh, we're not going to go there, but at the same time, I will move up. No comment to that. On this side of the border, I would highly disagree. Okay, so we will.
Brady.
I will bump up that on the list, on the ticker, as we're going to call it, and on the rundown. So you'll get your wish, Brady. Since you asked nicely, you will get your wish. Okay. And he also supports nerdism, which is awesome. Nerdism, nerdiness, whatever. So here's what also Mike Greenberg, again, love Mike Greenberg. It's one of my favorite. I think he's one of the most respected. He is one of the most respected journalists / TV sports personalities. But he said also like, oh, is this setting them up to do that? Yeah. But then he also used, God, what was this? He said, oh, he's like, then big boy Brian Windhorst. God, I need to really start switching up their people. But he said, like, he's pointed out the CBA, and the Celtics are good for next year. They're locked in for next year. The year after that's when the CBA really starts to kick their ass. That's when it's going to be interesting. Now, again, how did they hold up throughout the season? And secondly, Greenberg said the dumbest thing, saying, well, since that's the case, should we even change what the definition of a dynasty would be? I'm like, what? No, what? It's like, so it's like, if that's the case, like, so what, they get to conference championships you're like, okay, so you wanted so the Celtics were already a dynasty. Why are you just trying to crown people? A dynasty is like and by the way, that rule, he's like saying, like, should we just, maybe because of the new CBA, we should should we change the definition of what a dynasty is? I'm like, okay, that just makes this word even more just annoying to me now. It's like, why is everyone, hence back to the question, why certain people wanting to piss ERok off with the using of the D word, and now we're going to change the D word to dumbass dynasty, apparently. D is for dumbass dynasty, double D. It's not even Dunkin' Donuts, it's Dunkin'. Now it's Dunkin' is dumbass dynasty, apparently. So this is like, I'm like, okay, that might have been the dumbest take I've heard in a week. It's up there. I've heard some dumb ones recently. So
that's a god-awful take.
So I'm not even going to bother asking that. I think we all agree that that's the dumbest thing I've heard. Like, a dynasty is 3 championships within like 5-6 years, right? That's kind of what I think of when I think and I'm not using that damn word, okay? But I have, so I might as well go with it. If you're thinking of the D word, then it actually is like what, 3 titles in 4 years, 5 years, something like that, 6 years at the most. We all agree on that. Maybe one of them is a back-to-back. I mean, yay or nay. I mean, we don't have to really go into that. That's just yay or nay. If it's nay, what's your opinion? We'll put this damn word to bed after this.
3 to 4 champions. At least 3. Mm-hmm. Just to at least say, hey, we're going to talk to you about you being we're going to talk about this team being a dynasty, because, like, some people might associate this history of winning championships, but like, for modern dynasty, three champion at least 4 to 5 years, because
that sounds about right. 4, 5, 6 years is at the most, and that's only if in my opinion, only if one of those, if it's 6 years, only if one of those, like there's a back-to-back in there somewhere, and then you have like a year, 2 max off, and you can own that. That would be a conversation. But Gabe, what's your take, real quick?
Yeah, should we just change what the definition is of a sandwich all of a sudden, right?
Oh, no.
Should we just change the definition of what a real nation is all of a sudden? And should we just change what the definition of a Boston Bruins alt YouTube account is, just because we don't like it? Just because we don't like what the current evidence provides? I say no. All right, so this is complete lunacy. This is complete idiocracy, and I apologize to Brady for misinterpreting his nerd comment earlier. I apologize for exactly zero else that I said in regards to Brady, and I'm specifically referencing what I said toward the end of my show in regards to you and your stances.
Although he did apologize about lacrosse, which was very gracious of him. I didn't take it personally because I knew I didn't take it personally. He apologized. It was the heat of the
I only apologize for how it may or may not have impacted ERok. I hope it pierced your soul.
That's fair.
Brady.
That's fair. I accept it. I accept that. I told him, I said, I was not person. Just wanted to slow you down first. Like, you're angry. You know what? That was a good retraction. He basically just saying he took it personally.
He did it, ERok.
Who did it?
Look.
What? Oh.
He just did it, and he knows what he's doing.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. He's
Brady.
No. All right.
I was going to consider live streaming today, but because of that, now I'm really gonna. So there.
Okay. All right. I can't even. I'm gonna let y'all just take. You guys know he did this one on purpose. That word is officially. It's already in the box. It's going back in the box, and you know what word that is. Because I'm not saying that there's the D word and the E word. I'm sorry. That is the. Okay, I'm done. Yeah, and I know what Mike Greenberg was trying to do. He was trying to again create a narrative where a narrative wasn't. That's how boring this series was. These playoffs were. You have to create force feed narratives like a baby not trying to eat its damn Gerbers. So you have to like force feed this bullshit. I can't even. All right, Joe, just go before I lose it. Go before I lose it.
Yeah, I don't think because he invoked two words you don't like, we had to slander the whole playoffs because of it.
No, I believe that before that. I believe the playoffs were kind of shitty before that. But yes, but he invoked it.
All right, well, that goes back to my previous comment that it's okay to be wrong. As far as the dynasty word, and again, we've kind of like wrapped that in the bow. A little too early to be talking about it. Me personally, I'm a 3 out of 4, 3 out of 5 kind of guy. That's kind of like my standard starts at 3, and I'd be willing to go up to 5 years in terms of the span of time, depending on what happened in the off years. That they didn't win a championship. Like, was there a conference final appearance? Was there did an injury, screw their season? One of those, whatever the circumstances depending on that, I'm willing to go 5 on the stretch of time. But the conversation starts at 3. My train of thought is 1's an accident, 2's like, oh, you're on the verge, 3's like, okay, legit. That's kind of like how I grade potentials for dynasty. I graded on that scale.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know about accident, but in terms of a dynasty.
Well, if you go 10 years ahead of time and they only got that one, it's like, oh well.
No, I knew what you meant. It was like, I mean, it's hard.
Yeah,
they caught a good run. Would I call the Manning Giants a dynasty? No, they caught fire twice in a blue moon, and I'm okay with that. I'm 120% okay with that.
I'm also going to say. I'll say this about
captain of mediocrity, bro.
I agree. I mean,
exactly.
You're entitled to be wrong on the thing you said before when it's because these playoffs were bunk as hell. But they were bunk as hell, especially the championship was. But we don't need to call it. Okay, first off, we don't have to call them elite because we don't have to. We all know they're good. They're a good team. That's why Brad Stevens is the freaking MVP of this damn team right now. He set up this awesome roster, and Joe Mazzulla. He proved me wrong. I didn't think he was going to be able to make the adjustments. He sure did. I didn't say Jason Tatum proved me wrong. He just did exactly. He didn't have to. He was a cog in the machine. His shooting percentage was ass, but they didn't need him to have a great shooting performance like that, or percentage at least, efficiency. They had Derek White playing really well. I think I would still argue. I would debate, or I would even just say that I think Drew Holiday should be in the conversation of winning the MVP of this. I mean, he wasn't going to get it, but I think Drew Holiday played probably one of, if not the most important role of the glue between this team, and Jaylen Brown's right there too. I mean, I think that's I think it's a valid conversation, but that's not even. But I'm not buttered or anything about Jaylen Brown winning it. Now. They given it to JT, that would have been absurd. So, but oh God! All right, one more thing from the Brady switch. Did you notice he switched back to his actual account? I just now noticed that. Yeah, the jig is up. We caught you.
Yeah, Brady. Yeah, Brady. Welcome to the stream, buddy.
The Celtics should have won 3 titles in a row. To be honest, should they have? Should they have? Really?
What? What
really
are you talking about?
So they lost.
Do you just come up with nonsense statements for clout? Is that what's going on?
So they were down 3-0, if I'm not mistaken, to Miami, and yes, Miami did make it to the championship, and they got the Blitzkrieg beaten off them by the Nugs. But that's not saying that much. But yeah, and yes, I see it. His other comment says they were favorites. By the way, favorites doesn't have a U in it. All right, stop with this is America. Come on. So no, it's man, no, I mean, no, the Warriors, yeah, they should have beaten the Warriors. They should have. That's where this whole narrative, which was deserving, was created. They were up 2-0. I don't know what Gabe just did, but exactly what he just did. That's what I'm thinking. I was like,
wah, wah, wah.
Oh yeah, wah wah. Yeah, exactly. We need like a tuba.
Yeah.
No, they did. That's where the whole narrative was created, and then they lost. They were down 3-0 to Miami.
Oh my god.
It was a play-in team, and they even came back and they still lost. They had a terrible game in Game 7 in Boston. No, they should not. I don't know where you're getting off saying they should have.
Brady, don't be patronizing. We're not asking what do you mean by 3, right? We all know how to count to 3. At least that's what we learned on this side of the border, right? So we don't need you breaking down the number 3 for us. We mean, how in the hell do you think that is possible that they would have won 3 straight? That when we say what and we ask you to explain yourself, that's what we're referring to. Again, we don't need a tutorial on 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3, not 1, 2 back to.
You know what's
not 1, 2.
Really wild about just doing the math on this right now, and this is no, I'm not segueing into anything though. It just goes to just how long ago I feel like that Warriors championship was. Doesn't it feel like that was like 25 years ago? That Warriors championship against the Celtics. I feel like so much has happened to that team in particular. Yeah. That it seems like it's been a lot longer.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually really some days it's weird. It's like a weird kind of thing because like some days it feels like when we're talking about this, it feels like it's been a long time, but sometimes it feels like it hasn't been that long because it's like we still talk about Steve Kerr and mainly Steph Curry and Steve Kerr, and now Klay Thompson's going to be in the news a decent amount now because he's up for contract extension. So. There's going to be days where it feels like a long, but overall, I mean, people still, including myself, I would love to see them win another one. I'd love to see the Warriors win another one.
Yeah, I'm
great.
Confused. It feels to me like it was about 2 NBA titles ago. That's
which is it.
I'm just thinking about the concept of like where they win a championship and then they just like
fall apart,
fall off the face of the planet as far as contention is concerned.
I liked that ERok. That was nice.
So
we have a new person.
I know. I saw. Wait, what did you say, Gabe? Oh, with the
count. I really liked your comment, ERok. That was awesome.
Oh, so 1, 2. Oh, okay, gosh. Yeah. Sorry, I had to count. That's one and another, right? That's another one. One and okay, got it. There's 1, 2. It's 1, 2. Supposed to be 1, 2, 3, not 1, 2 back to 1. Sorry.
I
couldn't help it. It was right there. Let's see our new comment.
That name. I like that name.
Midget McNugget. How'd you know? That's what I wanted to name my kid. Damn.
It's a very interesting story behind that name.
I love it. I look forward to hearing about it. That would be great. All right, one more here. There's no U.
Shout out Triple B.
Triple B. Boston Bruins. Brady. Oh my brother. Klay Thompson's my favorite player. He should go to Orlando. Good. Hey, you know what? Go to Orlando. Go to
God, yeah.
Go to Irrelevancy. Go to Irrelevancy. Have fun. Go to Disneyland. Have a great time, man. Go to Epcot. Oh, there we go.
Oh no,
there you go. Smidget says that. Oh, there you go. Just a smidget, you know. Just a smidget of a McNugget. Brady, you know what? I love Klay. Klay is trying to play the game of he's not going to sign. He's unfriending Golden State on them. Like, it's good for you. Have fun with it. I mean, he's not worth them. He's not worth
free
them.
agency SOP.
Yeah,
everyone unfriends the team they're on when they're negotiating. It's like the thing you do in this new age free agency.
Like trying to make your girlfriend jealous by like taking pictures out of or something like that.
Yeah. By making out with Megan Fox,
I don't.
That would just
never happen to me.
That would actually just be. That would be me showing off, like literally. I wouldn't even. I'm not doing that for my girl. That's like awesome. I would like.
I don't know. Ever since Jennifer Body, I can't
Yeah.
I can't ever see that girl's name. For being honest, ever since that movie, I'm just out.
Yeah, that movie.
I'm just out.
That movie. Kind of.
That's a wrap.
That movie. I'm not using my F. I'm not using my F bomb yet. I'm not using
MGK can go ahead.
I'm not
have
using
that
my
right there.
Yeah, I'm not using my ERok F bomb yet.
That movie
That is hilarious.
That movie was effed up, and it kind of undid a lot of what.
It's just some things you can't unsee. You know what I mean?
Show.
Because
she can't unsee that.
She was so fine in Transformers, and then it kind of just like, oh man.
And people grow up, and then you turn out to be what they end up being. It's just like, oh.
Are we saying like AKA Lindsay Lohan? Is that what's happening?
Hey, she's reformed and a mom, and she's doing great. Shout out to Lindsay Lohan. She's doing great. Doing great.
We promote growth here.
We do promote growth here.
Promote growth on ScOutCast Media. I love it.
See, Smidge knows what I'm talking about. She's seen the movie.
Oh, what's it? Clay is done with the words. Yeah. Oh, we got Smidget here. Let's go that like teeth. Teeth.
Yeah, dude.
Like, okay. I don't know. I'm not exactly.
Can't unsee that, man.
Oh, you're talking about in the movie. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's. Ooh, that's.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh, yeah, I'm with you. That man, why'd you have to do that? Come on. Well, money's money. What are you gonna do? All right, let's move forward before we go any. You know what? Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way. That way, we make Brady happy because that's what we live for here, making Brady happy.
Except for Gabe.
Yeah, not at all, actually.
I was
not live for that. I can tell you that right now.
I was going for straight sarcasm. I couldn't help it. Gabe couldn't keep it together. All right, Joe, you lead it off, man. Lead it off on this because I know you're not. The funny thing is, you're not. You always say like, I'm not even like an aficionado. But for some reason, you play one on TV. So be our hockey aficionado today. Lead us into it.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy that there's even a conversation about Conn Smythe and Connor McDavid when they're on the verge of getting spanked out of the Stanley Cup. It's kind of wild that this conversation is being even had in some circles because when you look at what happened in Game 4 and then you look at the previous 3 games in this series, you're just like, oh, all of a sudden we're just going to forget what's happened up until this point. We're rewriting the story. like this is literally one small chapter in the book that's been the Stanley Cup playoffs. And let me tell you, there has not been many chapters where Connor McDavid's been looking like McJesus. Okay, so let's not rewrite a narrative just to fit the 8-1 victory that happened a couple of nights ago. Let's just be real about it, okay? The Florida Panthers have been out physicaling this team. They've been out playing this team, and they fell asleep at the wheel the last game. And that's let's just call it what it is, okay? Now I gave some pointers as to how they could win that game, and they happened to execute it. They got up to a 2-goal lead early, and they scored in the power play. Great for them. They still have 3 more games to win. And I feel the same way about the Panthers that I did about the Celtics last night. And it's like, once the reality sets in of like, okay, all right, we messed up. That's on us. We did that. That's on us. We reset. We get back to playing Panthers hockey, and it's going to be a wrap tonight. Don't even worry about it. They're going to be celebrating in Sunrise. When this game is over, they're going to go down to Las Olas, and they're going to go up and down that strip, and it's going to be a great time. Yes, they play in Fort Lauderdale. Okay, Sunrise.
Oh, I've been told. So I've been
954 Broward County. Shout out. Yeah, I am going to shout out where I'm from. That's right.
Hey, good for you. Hey, Florida man. That's where you're from.
So yeah, that's basically what's gonna happen tonight. I think Sergey looks at that tape and burns it. He's like, that's not me. That's not even Casper. You know what happened to Sergey the other night? You remember how the Monstars stole the talent from the NBA players in Space Jam? That's what happened.
Yeah, but
the other night, the Monstars came in and took his goalie pads, and he was
they
just
need
out
the
there
cover,
just
man. They need
naked,
the
bro.
cover.
That's what happens. And he's going to come back, and he's going to stop 37 out of 38 shots, and it's going to be game over for the Oilers. And that's really all I got to say about that.
He didn't wear his lucky jock strap, apparently. All
no,
right.
he didn't have the secret juice. He didn't have the secret juice in the thermos.
That's right. It's in the thermos. This dude speaks hockey. I like him. We all speak hockey here. He's our guru. He's
the better one.
He's our appointed guru, which he even admits. Like, hockey is one of the things.
Not even my strongest sport. I'm not even on the front. Not even my strongest sport.
But
I might know more about lacrosse than I do about hockey, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Shout out to the CLL and the NLL.
Yeah, we can't say that out loud. Brady might actually. Brady actually.
Great.
We can't go into it. I know he hadn't said it yet, but he speaks. Hey, we all speak hockey. Joe was just appointed by, yours truly. He had to be the guy because he seems like a pioneer of hockey. That's what I'm saying. He brings it here, and also he goes on to say Florida man is like a Canadian. Ouch. Sorry, man. That's a rough. It was a good run while you had compliments going on.
Yeah.
Wild.
I don't know which is worse, being a Florida man or being called a Canadian. I don't. Oh, I'm right, actually.
Definitely Florida. It's way too humid down here. I'd rather freeze.
Yeah.
You'd rather freeze?
Oh,
okay.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Florida man. You know what's hilarious?
No one who lives here wants the whole 95 degrees feels like 115. You just don't want that in your life.
That's what it is right here.
1 hour of basketball, you will lose 10 pounds in water weight, guaranteed.
Oh, so how far is Fort Lauderdale to Miami? Just curious.
An hour.
Okay, because
it's the next county.
That's how they're gonna celebrate.
No, guess where the Miami? Guess where the Celtics are?
Celtics are partying it up in Miami, which is bold as hell. Shout out to them sticking it to the Heat. Yeah, we won the championship. First thing we do, we're gonna celebrate your house. We're gonna celebrate your house. We're going to go to the fountain below. We're going to open champagne bottles. We're going to spray it all over the place. And we're going to leave green all over that place. And then we're going back home for a parade.
I don't know what the green is going to be, but God only knows what that green is.
And single mom.
I guess that depends on if they eat before the champagne.
It's like a lot of liquid marijuanas or something. Oh, God.
Well...
Well, that
medical
that
there,
and
it's medical here, I think.
No liquid marijuana.
Medical only here.
No, I meant
gotta have a card, guys. Gotta have a card.
The alcohol, not the actual the cocktail. The cocktail, not actual liquid marijuana.
Dude said green. Okay, I'm not out of my wits not to think that's what we were going.
You were right. There. They're gonna drink a 4-leaf clover. I don't know. It's
not my fault.
Yeah.
So at the same time we have. You know what? They'll probably be at the fucking hockey game tonight. The Celtics might be. They might just roll down there.
Imagine bring the chip over there.
No, imagine Tatum just go like to Matt and be like, "Yo, Matt, we made it, bro." And then they both recreate the freaking LeBron trophy thing. I'm like,
oh God! All right,
that would be cringe because Florida is gonna win it. Like,
well, before we go into that, let me say this about. I love that take by. Because I think Joe, I think you and me and whoever was joining on that, I think we pretty much agreed that this is what X and Y is what Edmonton needs to do to win. Now, is that sustainable for 3 more games? Man, all right, I'll say this. There's a weird stat, and I'm probably gonna butcher it because I don't have it in front of me, but I heard it today. Or heard it yesterday, excuse me. Bobrovsky or Sergey, depending on Sergey. Before he got pulled in the third, he was what was it? There was 6 shot attempts on goal against him, and 5 of them went in. Only one of them actually was missed or was blocked. I'm not saying that is going to continue because I still think he is a dominant force, and that's the difference between it's many similarities as there's weirdly been between both of these championship series. Goalie is like such a big difference when it comes to that. So I think this goes. It's just the way it is. Like the power play was good. Huh? The power play.
Cooking.
Yeah, no, they weren't able to kill the power play like they usually do. They weren't. And I'm talking about the Panthers, and their goaltending obviously was, and they were able to get right at the crease. That's just literally what it is. And if they can do that again, I still got Florida winning it too. I had them in 6. So just for being the sake of being right, I kind of want them to win. I want Edmonton. I still want Edmonton to win because, like, ouch, Although Brady's making it difficult for me to root for Canada. Other than that, I still want them to win a Stanley Cup. But at the same time, love you, Brady. We appreciate your viewership and bringing controversy to our lives. We already don't have enough of that with Jordan. So I was just saying, like, yeah, that power play is going to be crucial tonight. Kill rate's going to be really important. So we'll see how they come out and respond. Any other comments from the right side of the grid here? I'll let whoever wants to go first. And we have this question from Brady in the meantime. Oh, we met on Grindr. That's it. It's that simple. Yeah. I don't know.
Look on Gabe's face. He's trying to find the hidden meaning behind Brady's question. What does he mean by this question? What is he really asking?
Try not to give him any further ammo.
Yo, hidden figures. It's hidden figures, bro. He's trying to figure it all out. I'm like, what's
yeah.
That's I said. We met on Grindr. That's it. Just good. Yeah. Didn't work out.
At the water cooler on break for lunch one day.
We decided over a few Zimas that we weren't right for each other, so we'd all just be doing a podcast. Just a few Zimas, maybe a buttery nipple, sex on the beach, and a buttery nipple while we're in Miami. We're kicking it. Let's just do a podcast. We said, let's do it. Come on. Why can't we all just be friends?
That's how you three meet. That's how you three met. I was like,
Jordan said
No, we saved Jordan. Jordan
Jordan's off the island. He's Jordan off the ship. He's like, nope.
Jordan fell off of a boat in Miami, and we just saw this guy. Like, he said, like, oh, I thought I could just go out there and go on a boat, but I forgot I didn't know how to swim. And so we had to save his dumb ass. And then, we just said, hey, you want to be on our podcast? He's like, hey, I forgot I don't swim. That's what we did with Jordan.
Yep.
I get that. Jesus. All right.
Yep. This checks out.
Yeah,
this checks out for where this is going.
Yeah, we're done. We're done.
Yeah. Yeah. For me, Florida's going to win the first championship. I don't see like the. I thought like hockey's is a game of momentum, but yeah, I think Florida's gonna like get rid of all their little weaknesses in Game 4, and just shut them out.
There you go.
And Fort Lauderdale is gonna celebrate. That team's gonna meet with the Celtics. Go to Miami and have a nice party. With some drugs, alcohol, maybe a few leave some.
Relax. These are upstanding citizens. What do you mean?
Leave the baddies like as a single mom with some of the players, and go back home.
Hell,
I heard there might be some elbow room. Those in the 954 know what I'm talking about. There might be some elbow room with the champagne bottles. So I don't think they make it to Miami. I think they're gonna stay local.
Yeah, I don't think not tonight at least. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, they don't get the preferential treatment like the b-ball players did. I'm sure they took the Celtics private jet down there, whereas hockey players would actually have to get a bus or something. They'd have to get they wouldn't be afforded. Hockey's it's unfair, but here's this. Oh, hold on. And Gabe, before Gabe has been trying to crack the code on what Brady's been talking about. Florida winning Stanley Cups, another W for Canada. More Canadians than Americans on Canada.
Canadians.
Hey, well, you're right. On the soil of Canada.
Canadians.
On the soil of Canada, there are more Canadians than Americans. That's very true. In Canada, there are more Canadians than Americans. That's
not hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, let me do my math real quick. It's like, oh, that's right. My bad. So yeah, there are definitely more Canadians living in Canada.
Crazy, bro. That's crazy.
News break. Breaking news. There are more Americans in America. I swear to goodness. All right, we're all about math today. I love it. We're all about the math.
I barely passed my math final, so that's all good.
We have three titles, being 1, 2, 3. All right, and then not 1, 2 back to 1. And now we also have more Canadians not in Canada, on the country or their country. They're there more than Americans. That's true. Okay, Gabe. Since we just got done with Sesame Street over here, 1, 2 Americans, 3 Americans. Oh, what? So, what are your thoughts wrapping this sucker up?
Yeah, I mean, I want to leave Brady alone, right? He's been a good sport, and let's talk a little hockey. Yeah, you've been a great sport, so let's leave Canada and Brady out of this. So, I had a dream of the reverse sweep, right? I really did, not just here, but in the NBA Finals, that unfortunately didn't happen. Now, could it still happen in the Stanley Cup? Sure, but I think if a team, if you go through such huge swings, you're probably at best going to fall back to the medium, and I just see game 5. I had to think about which game it was. I just see game 5 being closer played out to the first 3. You're almost overcompensating by scoring 8. So yeah, Florida is going to win, which means a lot considering it's Canada's sport that people like Brady exist in this world who have to tell us what Canada Americans on Canada. What you know who's on something? You are, Brady. For continuing to comment with such nonsense. What makes you wake up in the morning and looking in the mirror saying, you know what? I'm going to go to YouTube. I am going to talk smack to the man in the red hat, because I know very little, but I am going to pretend that I might know more than him. So for sure, it's him and the entirety of Canada who's on something. It's your sport. You're not even good at it.
Oh, damn. Dude, that's the first time I've seen you do the switcheroo, but it wasn't. It was about one of the viewers. It wasn't even about the. I thought you were going to say that's why I'm picking Edmonton. He said no. He said, dude,
it's been since 1993. I mean, you can't argue statistics, Brady. 1993, the Montreal Canadiens are the last team from from Canada to win a Stanley Cup.
He's right.
You know what, Brady? I 100% believe that. Sorry, Joe. I 100% believe that you are the second best dude on your team, and your team being the entire nation of Canada. I believe someone as worthless as you is the second best person that Canada has to offer. I have zero doubt of that. Go ahead, Joe.
I was just gonna say my sister has not seen a Canadian team win a Stanley Cup.
Wait, so who is it?
She's in her 20s. She has not physically seen.
Oh shit!
Yeah, she only knows U.S. hockey.
Wait. So that means it was 1993. I was 1, 2, 3 years old, right? Oh, so that's how many it is. That's 3. And Joe was just like what, 7? I think. Oh damn.
Yeah, and actually, 94 was the beginning of my fandom in hockey because that's when the Rangers won it. I also have never seen a Canadian team win the Stanley Cup.
What was the next one? The next one was the Canucks. That's where they had that disappointing ESPN 30 for 30. Where I just came for the riot. It's like I want to see more rioting.
Yes.
But I wanted to see more rioting, and I saw like people getting in trouble, a bunch of narcs putting stuff out there, getting people. That was a lame ass. I was like, damn, this is what happens when Canadians are so nice for so long. They lose a damn game 7, and it's the closest they've gotten since. Hey, good thing that Brady. It's actually on the real though, Brady. It's a good thing that you are a Bruins fan. That's probably a closer chance for you getting a Stanley Cup, honestly, than anything else. Oh, shaking my head. Damn, Brady, you're getting you poked the Cornhusker today, and he came back. He came back with the whole shuck, dude. He came back with the whole shuck.
Oh, that being said, I am actually open to streaming tonight's hockey game if you gentlemen are, even if it's for a little bit.
It's gonna be. I am all for it. Actually, no. After today, I am. After today, I am.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be
so
there.
Brady, this conversation is just beginning, my friend.
All right, I did a discreet F-bomb. I'm sorry. I said it's like this because let's fucking do it. let's do it. That's what we're doing. Oh my god, let's fucking do it. That'll just be. This has been a freaking riot. Oh my god, I just came for the riot. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'll try and make it to that.
Oh, and he's gonna be there.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. I might even be at the sports bar, but I'm gonna be there because
if they listen, low key though, if they find a way, if Edmonton finds a way tonight, Florida's in trouble.
I think so too.
Florida's in trouble. Okay,
Avs game.
You don't want to go across the border. Okay, to their home ice. To try to get this to 7. That's just something you just don't want to do. Losing one, okay, that's your buffer, that's your one, that's your throwaway, okay. But I always say in a 3-0 situation, if you let it get to a game 6, that's when you get tight. That's when it starts to oh, it's real. Oh, this is real. This is really happening to us right now. Doubt starts to set in.
Here's the other thing, though, and this is something that's really in all seriousness. This is actually the truth. There's a reason that it's never been a playoff reverse sweep ever in the NBA. There's a reason that there have been reverse sweeps in the NHL. Hockey is a lot more like we saw it in the NBA this year or this postseason. Better for better for worse. That's just opinion. I know I have my thoughts, and obviously Joe has his incorrect thoughts. But it's I had to get sorry, Joe. So he's but the reason is like hockey is so much more momentum based compared to NBA. How many times did we see Maverick blew the doors off of teams and then they come back and lose? The Nuggets were up 3.
Right. Yep.
Every game is a different game. Hockey is not that way. Now, it is that 8-1 win was weird, but at the same time, the game previous to that, it was a close game. So it's like Edmonton saw they clearly had something kind of figured out to an extent, and apparently they figured it out right in the next game. So,
last game was only close because of the 2 goals in the third period. Like for like 40 minutes of that game, they were down two goals at least.
Are you talking about the game 3? You're talking about?
Oh well, yeah, game 3. Yeah, game 3.
Last game was never close.
Last game was never close. Yeah,
I think there was like what was it 1-9? Is that what that shit was? I don't know.
It was one. Yeah, they won 8-1, and that power play goal they scored was 3 minutes into the game.
It was, and that was, dude. I blinked and I missed it. It was that fast. It was like
so. Yeah, they get in that power play early.
That's their key to winning. It's the same as it was. They got to put up. I said they need at least 3. They put up 8. Brady asked, "Can I join the stream? I'm wearing an Oilers hat right now." You're wearing an Oilers hat. How many teams do you got, bro? How many teams you got?
I think he's from Edmonton, and then like
if
they lose, then like
he's a Montreal fan. No, not
Montreal.
Oh. No. I think he's actually.
Do they have Wi-Fi up there?
Dear God,
that's wild.
Yep.
No shot. Dude.
I doubt. It's not. They have Wi-Fi.
Hey, it's not white. It's not Wi-Fi. It's White-Fi. Come on now.
Exactly.
It's White-Fi.
Get it right up there.
He said that we didn't know what a black person looked like or something like that. Because he said, "Oh yeah, this is about Joe." And I said,
"Oh yeah."
Bro, you as a Canadian, literally saying like, "Yeah, I know what a black person." Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
It's like, so how many are in your country? What the entire Toronto Raptors? Is that it? Literally, is that all?
That's what I'm saying. I feel like technology exists up there. Like, like you make it seem like Canada is like this post-apocalyptic like Dune type situation, or like the Walking Dead situation up there.
Yeah.
I think what Brady has is he has like all the farm animals, like mice, and they're all on those spinning wheels, so they can generate electricity, so that he can hope to get a satellite connection to tune into our stream. So it's like an orchestra of old McDonald. Like, come on, boys.
Yeah.
They're live. They're going live.
He's out on a bike that's generating the right gigawatts in order to get internet.
I was thinking, y'all remember those damn like cartoons or something? Like someone has to be on an exercise bike to keep the damn.
Yeah.
That's like what I'm
Shout out
picturing.
to you,
Brady. I'm like, damn.
Brady's the real one if that's exactly what's happening.
Exactly.
That's why
he's the real one for being here in spite of all that.
I like Canada. I have no problem with Canada, man. I think
it's definitely on the bucket list. I've always wanted to see a Blue Jays game live.
I love Toronto, man. Toronto is like one of my favorite cities, man.
I want to see a Blue Jays, specifically a Blue Jays Yankees game, so I can watch the Yankees beat them there.
I've gone to a Blue Jays game, which is dope. Yes. You know they have like a hard.
So I can watch my team beat them there.
Make sure you
I just came to your house to watch your team blow it, bro.
Go
Yankees!
Yeah, they say to be able to watch the Yankees on TV when you're up there, you're gonna have to get your bicycle legs ready, man. You gotta make sure you get those legs ready, man. Come on, leg day.
That was beautiful, Joe.
Every day's leg day. That's so funny. God.
I'm wild, dude. I'll to support my team. I'll go anywhere just to be there, just to say it's like, man, we beat you in your house, bro. How do you that's crazy?
Brady, tell me if this is true, bro. I was like, by the way, the Jays have a really nice indoor stadium. Didn't they have like a Hard Rock in there where you can actually sit down and watch the damn game from the Hard Rock? It's kind of sweet, actually.
I actually don't know a whole lot about where they play, but I do know that it's from what I hear, it's one of the best cities to watch live sports.
It is,
and I can't attribute some of that to the finals coverage when the Raptors won the championship. Like I saw that, like they did a lot of the pregame stuff out in the quads in front of the arena and stuff. And I was like, man, this place is lit. Everybody's hyped out here. This is amazing. So that's ever since then, I was just kind of like, man,
I have to comment on
might
this.
be worth watching.
Here we go.
Because no team should win a Stanley Cup when it's 38. Are you going by Celsius? Is that what he mean? Is that what he mean? Okay, so we are not allowing this. Okay, there's no using the E.
Here we go.
There is no using use in favorite or anything like that. There is no using use.
It's 100 degrees for those you don't know.
Yeah, 38. We do not use Celsius, and
it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit for those.
We're Americans. We don't use the metric system here. We don't do that. That's just wild. Come on now.
We don't use that thing.
We don't do that. It's like, what's up with you? We speak American. Maple Leafs are fans are delusional thing they'll ever win. Well, that's wow. Way to stand by your country, man. Way to stand by it. All right.
The only Toronto team I like is the Raptors. Maple fans are delusional.
Since we got so off track, I'm skipping a couple of these till tomorrow because it's just funny. Oh Lord, that was just great. All right, so we got. Oh shoot, it's like, all right, just for fun, let's keep it just random as hell. Let's go to fair / carnival snack. Let's keep it going with goofiness, and this is like this is the bottom of the barrel when it comes to food savantness here. That's not a word, but Joe, this is the bottom of the barrel. You guys know what I mean when I'm saying like food / carnival. It's basically like gnarly shit that you just usually wouldn't eat.
Oh my god, carnival! Oh man! Oh,
apparently
just one.
Apparently, Joe's very happy about this one.
Brother. Nah, I'm not picking this one, man. Bump that. Churros, funnel cake, fried Oreos, cotton candy.
Oh my god.
Loaded hot dogs. Depends on what you want to do. Depends on where you are. I don't know what they're serving there, but it could be loaded dogs with like the relish, ketchup and mustard, or it could be the chili dogs version where you do the beans, the chili meat, and all that kind of jazz. Maybe some melting cheese. Depends on how messy you want to get. There's always an Italian icy situation somewhere in there. Those are awesome, especially to contrast with whatever hot foods you're eating. But if I had to pick a favorite, maybe within the last 3 or 4 years, I went to the Alachua County Fair where I stay at here in Gainesville, and the fried Oreos there were insane. And I had that with some just old-fashioned vanilla ice cream. You just dip the fried Oreos and, bro, I was diabetic when I was done, guaranteed. I could not. I was done. I could not walk anymore. It was just a great time. But yeah, fried Oreos. If you were backing me into a corner, that's my favorite carnival snack.
I'm backing you into your grand piano, apparently. So no, I didn't know how excited you were gonna get, but I love it. I love the enthusiasm. But isn't funnel cake basically the same thing as just churros, though? It's just in a different kind of way. I mean, it's like it's a pastry kind of honey, and
you eat them differently, right?
You eat them differently, but it's
funnel cake is like kind of like if a waffle was made into a cake. Yeah. And the holes were not, like there were holes in the waffle. Like that's kind of like what I imagine a funnel cake being.
I think we just came up with something right there. A waffle turned into a cake. I think we just came up with something, guys. We got to create it fast before someone else takes it. I know.
Yeah.
See you, Brady.
My grocery shop.
Bye, Brady.
I don't know how it would happen, but we will
Shout out
do it.
Brady.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Brady says,
Brady
says, "Gotta go. See y'all guys at the game later." There you are. Thank you, Brady. By the way, Sopapias is like another thing. It's very similar. There's a bomb spot. All right. By the way, shout out to also. I'm not going to pick this, but if I had to get a sweet tooth one, fried Snickers are really good too. Fried Snickers are bomb as hell. All right. What you got, Gabe? You got a favorite one or no on Carnival?
You forgot me. Did you just forget me all of a sudden?
I didn't say we were moving on.
Maybe he was going.
Oh yeah,
a different route. It's inverted here, so I don't know where my hand is gonna go. He's going here.
We're going.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? That way.
Exactly.
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? All right, Jordan, I'll get back to you. Jordan, are you that hell-bent on going next? I'm sorry. You want to go next?
No, not yet.
Hell yeah, Jordan.
All right, thanks, Jordan.
No.
Thanks for your time, Jordan.
What? All of a sudden he was gone. I was like, you guys really just let him go? That's crazy.
Yeah, you're fired. Get out of here. It's like, what the hell, man?
Fire me.
You want to go?
I missed what he said. What did he say?
He's like, hey, what's up, man? You want to go? No, I'm good. Yeah. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Yo, Red Hat, what's good?
Oh, yeah. I imagine Brady had to leave because, his legs were getting tired from all that pedaling that he was doing. So shout out to Brady for hanging in there as long as he did. What a trooper. And what was the question? Oh, right. Carnival food. Sorry.
What was the question to boot? What was the question to boot, eh?
I gotta say, I wish Brady was here because I was about to compliment him on some Canadian
highly doubt that.
But he's not here, so forget him.
So fuck him. That's why
he can watch the VOD.
I'll use his F-bomb for him. That's what he was thinking. It
was ERok. You know me right now. I like gator bites.
Okay. What the hell's a gator bite?
It's gator.
Exactly what it sounds like.
Wait, is it fried alligator tail?
Oh yeah.
Oh, I love fried alligator tail. I didn't know they served it at carnivals. That's word up.
I'm going by the state fair at this point, which I'm hoping counts.
That counts.
Oh, that
Totally.
counts. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, that counts as much as anything does. I mean, Coney Island, even Coney Island would technically count. I would give it. But,
Yeah.
I mean, it's basically if you get fun. Any place you can get funnel cake, pretty much, and cotton candy. Usually a good sign. You know what I'm saying? And the only meat that you can get there is either a bird or a dog mixed with funnel cakes and stuff. Yeah, we'll call it that. We'll call it carnival. All right. Anywhere you can find carnies. All right. So, all right, Jordan, would you like to go now?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go. I'm basically the basic. Like, give me some funnel cake, give him some ice cream, give him an ice cream sandwich. Like,
after all, with ice cream. Really?
Yep. Yes, because funnel cake is amazing.
Jordan. I don't even know why ERok's looking at him like that. You heard him choose what soup he likes and still ask the question.
You heard like Joe. We should let you go first. We should have let you go first because Joe just went out there and just like bow, like listed off a freaking menu. And you just
I listen to everything they sell. Like
exactly.
I mean, I didn't say nachos. I didn't say burgers or tacos. There's some fairs that serve that.
Pizza. Peanuts. Boiled peanuts are in there. Pizza.
Boiled peanuts, 100%.
I'm allergic to peanuts, you assholes.
Oh, well, I mean, I didn't know that. Did you know
Happy
that?
birthday, Jordan.
Happy birthday. What I didn't know.
Pork rinds. If you're in the South, pork rinds. I mean,
pork rinds.
Oh, yeah. Pork rinds are bomb.
I wouldn't eat that on fair, but I'd eat that as a snack.
Oh, I know, for real though. Oh God, especially the hot ones. Oh. Hey, but I'm not talking about you being allergic to people. It's like after all that, like where did I go next? Like,
all right, we noted. Allergic to peanuts.
Exactly.
No, he said, I get ice cream. Mm-hmm. Really? That's where we went. Yeah. For something you can get anywhere in the world, essentially. Maybe except for Central Africa or something. So I mean, like, because that's in the middle of the Sahara Desert. So maybe.
It's mostly just fun. It's mostly just the basic carnival food, like the nachos, funnel cake, like even the fried Oreos. They are really good. Like I don't know how, but they're really good. But like that. Jordan. But I went to like some upstate. Yeah, I went to some upstate to some like pumpkin apple pickings. Ooh. But those donuts are freaking good, Joe. Oh, they are good.
I just thought about candied apples too. I didn't even think about candied apples. Bomb as hell too.
It wasn't
candied caramel apples. Yeah, those
caramel
are,
apples. Caramel apples.
I didn't eat the caramel apple, but like those donuts are freaking good upstate. I don't know how, but they're really good.
Oh, like in Buffalo and shit like that. No, yeah.
Around not Buffalo.
KFC.
Oh, apologies. Apologies, sir. Apologies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I like it. Good. You came back off because you were treading on that what's my take again argument where Gabe torched you a new ass and you had like no defense for it. That was like really, you were getting on the verge there with that ice cream thing. That's really, you were getting on my ass about it.
It's a basic carnival food, assholes.
So it was a bag of popcorn. No one said popcorn here. Yeah. I mean, you could have even said turkey leg, and I would have given you that. I mean, damn.
I'd like to change my answer to a bag of Lay's potato chips.
There you go. That's right.
Just the original, not even flavored.
Kisses too?
Just the original. But I have to shake
at the grocery store.
My favorite carnival food is a bag of M&Ms that I sneak in from the gas station.
Hell yeah,
that isn't even something you brought in with you.
I snuck it in with me.
That's my movie food right there. That's my movie food right there.
I got a quarter pounder from McDonald's and snuck it in. It's like in my girl's purse.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, no, they all have the movie purse. There's like the going anywhere else purse and certain events purse, but then they have the movie purse, and that's the huge one that fits the 6-inch subs and the chips and the 3 different Reese's that you like. Shout out to Kate, my Russian friend, who always brings the movie purse with her. We literally brought a whole Halloween haul inside that purse to watch the Joker.
Oh, that's an interesting one to bring. It's like that's an interesting one to bring it to. That's a good movie, man. Just, that's just funny as hell. That was funny as hell. It cracked me up. Like, I'm bringing that in there. It's like saying like, hey, what's your favorite thing to get at favorite food to get in an Italian restaurant? Oh, a cheeseburger. My buddy's dad.
Oh yeah.
My best friend in the world, and he's also like he's basically my brother. His last name is Amoroso. His pop's from Brooklyn, like old school Brooklyn. Mm-hmm. He worked as one of the chefs there for a hot minute. He always cracked me up. Sometimes we order a burger on purpose, or chicken. Someone would get chicken dinner. So he come out there. Who the fuck got the a cheeseburger at a fucking Italian restaurant? And I'm like,
you don't want to sell it, then don't put it on the menu.
Well, he said we have to for the kids. I'm like, hey. I was like, hey, whoa. I'm like, oh, I like Italian food. Yeah, what do you like? A cheeseburger? All right. Or buffalo wings? Get out now. Go. Leave. Hey,
that might get you killed.
We're going to the carnival. You want the food? Yeah, I want ice cream. Ice cream.
It will be melted by the time I get here. I will get you the remnant shake that comes
ice cream soup. Ice cream soup. I love it. Even an ice cream sandwich. Homeboy said ice cream. Not even like a Choco Taco. Bro said just straight ice cream. I was like, yeah, you got to at least put a churro in that ice cream, bro. Come on now. Vanilla ice cream on a churro. There you go. All right, I never even said mine. Shit. All right, it's all live 40 watchers right now. It's gone up incrementally as usual with food talks and us giving Jordan so much shit because of his increasingly terrible takes on food, like soup.
You got put out the plain Lays though.
The plain Lays. No, you should have said baked Lays without salt. No salt baked Lays. Oh my god!
I'm not that sick.
I look at someone who's like, if I see someone do, I'm like, really? You could have gotten the Weight Watchers one, and it would have actually been more apropos. You can get Lay's, get out of here. All right. Plus you gotta get salt and vinegar. Come on, bro. All right. Hey, that's the jam right there. All right. My go-to, and damn, y'all said a lot of good, well, most of y'all said a lot of good ones. I'm gonna have to roll with I love the Italian icy. That is especially in the summer. I like that one. Got normal lemonade, or you can do combo flavors. I like also, oh man. By the way, thank God for no one mentioning the glazed donut, like the Krispy Kreme glazed donut as the bread with freaking double cheeseburger and bacon. Thank you for not doing that.
That is a colon killer. Yeah, I want it.
Colon killer. Well, that's the wrong body part, but yeah, that's something though. It's definitely right there. It's try that. I know you would. I
might have to try that.
Yeah.
I like the
I've
fact
never had that. That might be something I try.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And we never saw him again. So I like the gator tail. That needs to be at our spot. But since it's not, fried raviolis bomb as hell. Depending on which one is good to. You can get that outside of it. They also have fried butter in the South too. Not kidding about that. It's literally a ball of butter on a stick that's fried. Not exactly sure what the point is of that, but all right. Give me a loaded hot dog and an Italian icy. Hey, forget about it. There you go. When I mean a loaded hot dog, give me a chili cheese coney with maybe some onions or something. Hey, but you gotta have the beans in it with that chili though. That's like you said. It's like you said, my friend, like Southwestern style chili. That's that good shit. Ooh. All right, guys, we ran over. We didn't even get to like some other random stuff, but it's all good. Like one of them for the Knicks fans, there was a Del Curry. By the way, y'all should check out Check out our stuff first. Check out Arjan first, because ScOutCast Media Hub, and also Curious Sports Pulse. Check that out for sure. But Steph Curry and his pops Del. Shout out to QC. Oh, wait, there you go. Shout out to QC. They have a new podcast called pretty sure it's called The Heat Check. That's a really random one to call it since they don't neither play for the Heat. But Del said that he actually wanted Steph to go to the Knicks. The Knicks were like one pick off I think from
the Knicks wanted him to go to the Knicks.
No,
I believe that. The Knicks wanted him to go to the Knicks.
But the Warriors called Dell and they said, "Hey, so how would you feel about your son being part of the Warriors organization?" He's like, "I would not like that." He actually said, "He said I actually would not like that." They're like, "Wait, what?" They were surprised. They thought he was going to be excited. They're like, "Wait, what?" He's like, "No, I want him to go to the Knicks because he's originally from New York." So I think he played for the Knicks. I think for a year, maybe not. I don't remember. He played with one other team after Charlotte, but he said
I would not. It was Toronto.
So what? Yeah, I think you're right. So what he said was
expansion team.
Yeah, because he also played with Vince Carter. No, but you know what he said? The owner, whoever was in charge of the Warriors, they said, "Well, I hate to tell you this, but we're going to draft him if he's there." So sorry. Basically said, tough break, bro. So Steph almost maybe could have been. Yeah. Oh no.
He would have been ruined.
That would have been terrible back then for him. That was before James Dolan got out of his own way. Now James Dolan kind of like stays in the background where he should be. All right, guys. We usually would do this or that. I think we've already pretty much gone with this or that at this point. With Brady has just been absolutely hilarious today. Shout out to DC Sports for being ashamed of, as they should be, of everything. And let's just go to this, everyone. Enjoy this. Let's go ahead and, excuse me, where to find your work, sirs? Joe, we'll start with you, friend.
Yeah, you can find my work at Java Drew Sports on the X. Links to my writing profile is on there. Every once in a while, I'll grace my presence on the X and drop some tidbits of knowledge, whether it's something that I'm watching, whether it's something that I'm eating that you should be eating. Whatever strikes my fancy, I'll put it up on the X, but definitely link up to my writing profile on my website. Got some flash fictions on there, got some scripts on there, got some things in the works that I'm working on while I get my master's degree. Shout out to SNHU. But yeah, other than that, I'm just watching sports, consuming sports of all kinds.
Oh, okay. Sorry, No, he's right. You should check out his, because also especially his food.
Exactly.
His food takes. Not all of his food takes. Some are a little like he's the fact he actually is really. I know he's actually looking forward to trying that glazed donut bacon double.
I really am. I'm literally, as we speak, looking for somewhere that sells that.
That's disgusting. All right. You know what would be better if you're going to eat
myself
something?
If I don't find it.
I wasn't putting that past you. But then again, once you eat that, anything will get past you because you will be so fat from eating it. Okay, so hey,
joke's on you. I'm fat now.
You know what you don't look fat, Jeff. Come on.
I ate it well. That's why I wear black.
Fat Jeff. That's why I wear baggy black. What up?
Yeah. Exactly.
Hey, yo, bro. By the way, a bagel burger, actually instead of the cheese you put on it, cream cheese, then you put a burger on there with either a hash brown or some bacon. I would do one of these.
But is it scooped?
Oh no! Are we going back to scooped here? No, it's spread. It's spread. I forgot about the stupid scoop conversation.
No way.
Wait, how does that work again? You just scooping like a couple of boobies or something like that, and you just.
It's basically a reverse toss salad.
I don't know how to pivot.
I feel like I kept that together. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm trying to be like a reverse toss salad. So that would be
go for a minute.
That would be not tossing your salad. That's the reverse of tossing, is not tossing it. Is that what it is?
So you can find me at Sports Pulse 100, KiraSportsPulse.com, and we will be live streaming hockey with Brady later on this evening. And shout out.
And two scoops apparently. I was like, wait, you just put a scoop on you put a scoop and you smash it together. I guess that's what it works.
Yeah,
I felt dumber when I heard that take. I forgot way back when. I felt dumber from hearing it. I was just like, what do you mean? What do you mean scoops? I'm like, oh yeah, Well, it's better than doing the scoops at Subway. We could do it with the tuna subs. I always thought it was lazy. They'd just be like they put like it just in scoops. They wouldn't even flatten it out or spread it.
Yeah.
That always pissed me off. I'm like, come on, man. It takes you like 2 seconds. I don't even like working here, but at least I'm going to do that real quick. Come on. All right.
At least I'll do that.
I mean, I'll at least do that.
He'll do something. He'll do something.
Oh, I mean, no. Trust me. I would do something if the people need to learn today. Don't with people that handle your food and drinks. Do not do that.
It's true. True.
Because I will. Oh, you guys don't want to know the stories.
Respect your Jordans.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Dude. Don't even play. You don't want to know some of the stories. I'm sure Jordan. I'm sure all of us worked in the service industry. You don't want to know. Trust me.
Respect your Jordans.
Tipping is not. Tipping is not. It's not a privilege. It is necessary. If not, don't go out, fools. All right. That's what I'm saying. All right.
You can't afford to tip. You can't afford to eat out.
Right.
Exactly.
On. My dudes. Hey, we support growth and support tipping of customer service workers. Service industry. And we support Gabe for being such a fiery little pistol today. Actually, he wasn't even a little pistol. He was a fiery rifle today. All right. So, Gabe, thanks for saving me on that, even though you kind of put me in the hot water with the scoops and salads.
Like Heel Gabe. Heel Gabe is the win.
That's a win. That is a win.
Exactly.
Wu-Tang, baby. All right. And you can find me at LivingGood09, which I appreciate the 45 live viewers that are watching from the English is fun. LivingGood09. Thank you so much for your patronage and your viewership and all the trillions and trillions of people that will watch after this. Thank you again for your support. All the people on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, etc., etc.
Wait, you forgot about me?
What?
My stuff.
I thought I actually said that to you. I think. Oh, this time I did forget you. I'm so sorry.
This is not a bit. I repeat, this is not a bit.
This man wants to have a mini him. Yeah. Oh, this time I did forget. Future little ERoks, he will forget you at school.
Not wrong. Hey, not wrong. No,
he will at least once or twice forget you at school.
Well, no. Earlier, I didn't forget. I totally forgot this time. I thought I actually covered it. I'm sorry.
You know what?
To be fair,
and we support growth. We support growth, and you admitting that you did actually forget this time.
To be fair, Gabe really set me totally off course with the scooping and salads and everything. I got totally off course. I got totally off course.
Gabe sent it out so good. He's like, all right, you know what? That should be where we end the show.
Check out my work at
There's really no coming up from that.
ScOutCast Media Hub. Like, check my work out to Apex ScOutCast Media Hub, where I am being forgotten by Mr. ERok, of course. And check out my Twitter, JCRound6898. Same handle in Instagram. Check out my TikTok, JRound67, and I'm still in Gummy Land right now, so yeah.
And he still and somehow he still managed to know that I skipped him. All right.
Exactly.
Good job, Jordan.
So it's like there's no coming back from that. It was ironic because the guy who sent me into that spiral is the one who technically saved me. He's like, so here's where you can find it. Irony abounds here. Irony. It behooves him to move forward. There's your second it was a forced behooving, but it was good. All right. That's okay. I'm all right with that. I just love the word. You know what? It behooves me to have a great cast with me like I do. With these gentlemen right here, Gabe, Joe, Jordan. You guys are goobers. Thank you to our new Smidget McNugget, new viewer. I appreciate that. New first time comment.
Smidgen.
Smidget. That's Smidgen. And Brady, you're a good sport. You know, you gotta be careful poking the corn husker, man. All right, that's nice.
Yeah.
Careful. All right, guys. talk to you in a little while. Have a good one. Peace out.